Long before they were in the business of laying off employees, Activision became the original third-party video game developer in April of 1980. To celebrate their unofficial 41st birthday in gaming, let's take a look at the best game in one of the most popular video game franchises ever, as of the year 1984. It's Pitfall 2, The Lost Caverns, my favorite game in the entire Atari 2600 library. Now, the 2600 was dead before I was born, so I have no nostalgia for shitty joysticks or wood grain or really second-gen home console games at all. And as everyone knows, having a strong opinion about video gaming prior to the NES is like the first rule of being an awesome retro gamer. But this classic adventure-y platformer is one of the few that I genuinely enjoy even without the nostalgia and historical context. And if its 1984 release weren't knuckle-sandwiched in between a crippling industry crash and an awesome new console generation, I think other people would feel the same way. Now I know what you're all out there saying, Sean, this is just a dumb old Atari 2600 game, and you're ugly. To which I respond, yes, it's an almost 40-year-old game on an almost 45-year-old video game console, and it's one where you can run while you jump and climb up and down, and the screen scrolls up and down sometimes, and there's swimming and moving water and like an actual soundtrack and shit. And maybe if you spent a little more time appreciating that in context, you'd have less time to worry about my hideous face. Overall, it's a little frustrating and a lot of fun. The controls are a little finicky, but they're functional. It has a lot of unique audio-visual features for the console, and it's surprisingly intuitive. It was released on other more powerful consoles, it might be more enjoyable there, but it really is a feat for the 2600. It's also less popular than the original, but as a younger sibling, I'm basically an underappreciated sequel myself, so I strongly empathize. So no, it's no Super Mario Bros. For the NES, but hey, if you accidentally time travel back to 1984, you should check this one out. I give Pitfall 2 The Lost Caverns an essential retro rating of 4 out of 5. Worthwhile to most Atari 2600 owners, with minor dings for a slightly high price tag and for being kinda frustrating. But remember when I told you that I was ugly and a cheapskate and a coward and the other things I can't remember if I actually told you? Well, I'm also a hypocrite because I do not even own this game. So I'll also recommend Activision Anthology for PlayStation 2 and Game Boy Advance, a nice homage to pre-evil Activision with the Lost Caverns and like 70 other games, so you might check that one out too. And happy 41st sorta kinda birthday as a game developer, Activision. Maybe pause for a moment of self-reflection and ask yourself if a midlife crisis might actually be a good thing in your case. Hey, my name's Sean Shaler, and thank you so much for watching and checking out the Gamers Outpost LLC Media Productions channel. Any subscription, thumbs up, or bell you can click for us would be amazing. Or maybe check out gamersoutpostllc.com. Thanks again, I really appreciate you, and don't try any of my magnificent stunts at home. So this is pretty cool. I actually got some fan mail that I'm going to read here this week pertaining to Pitfall 2. Charlie, I got fan mail. Isn't that cool, buddy? He doesn't think it's cool. Anyway, this is from Aaron K. in Franklin, Ohio, and he says, "Hey, Sean, Pitfall 2 looks great. Does it come in digital or just physical? Because I only buy digital games."